Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to J2 Comics and Cards. Today's video, we're going to talk a little bit about basketball cards and how do you move into a new season of sports cards as one season ends. So, this coming weekend is the last official weekend for football, and the other remaining sports would be basketball, hockey, and upcoming in the spring would be baseball. And then there's some other sports that you can get into for sports cards. Now, if you're interested in selling cards, reselling cards, so you pull cards and you're interested in selling cards, one key factor that you should keep in mind is knowing when to sell your cards. And so today's video, we're going to talk about knowing when to sell your cards, and I'm going to give you a few tips of how to do that. But before we do that, I want to jump into a couple basketball cards. So football season is wrapping up with the Super Bowl coming up this weekend, and then after the football season, football cards and price wise are going to begin to slow down a little bit. So when you're collecting and reselling cards, you need to think about the season in which the players and the sport is at its high peak. So I'm going to start off by showing a couple of cards. These are basketball cards. Here's a Victor Wembanyama PSA 9. This is his rookie card for 2023. All right. Here's a Kyrie Irving Fire Fabrics. This is a patch card, Kyrie Irving. And I believe, let's check and see if it's numbered. No, it doesn't look like it's numbered. Here's another CJ McCollum. That's a pretty nice card. This is out of the Phoenix set. And this is a numbered card. This is number 38 out of 175. So you'll be able to see the number printed right there on the back. Yeah, pretty cool card. Here's another Kyrie Irving out of the Phoenix. Kyrie Irving is one of my favorite players. And this is a numbered card as well. You can see the number printed on the back right here. And this card is 185 out of 249. Kyrie Irving. Yeah, that's a nice card. Kevin Durant. Actually, Kevin Durant is up for getting traded. And let's see if this is a number card. He's in the Phoenix Suns kit here. So today is the trade deadline for NBA. A lot of movement going on in the NBA now. Here's another Kevin Durant. This is a really nice card. This is a Phoenix card. Phoenix. Panini Phoenix. This card is not numbered. And then here's a couple rookie cards. I'll show you that one. That's a really nice one. You can see the refractor on it. And I have it in a rookie hard case, a rookie sleeve. And here's another one, another rookie. All right, and then another Victor Wembanyama rookie card. All right. And then I'm sure everyone knows this guy. All right, Steph Curry, golden. All right. All right. So yeah, that's a nice Warriors card there for Steph Curry. That's a really nice one. All right. And then we have a graded. This is a SGC 9, and this is for Anthony Edwards. Let's see if we can pull off the little sticker here. When you buy cards, sometimes they put the sticker on the actual slab, but let's see. Here's an Anthony Edwards. You can see that. This brand is Mosaic. This is a Mosaic brand, and this card is a 9.5 Mosaic, and it's a green prism mosaic. Anthony Edwards. He's a big time. A lot of people really uh, like Anthony Edwards. So, kind of getting back to the topic of sports cards and knowing when to sell. Tip number one with reselling your cards: be familiar with the seasons, right? So, as one season for that sport ends, then be prepared to jump into another sport. So, for example, I have a lot of football cards. I collect football cards. I don't have as many basketball cards, but generally, what I do is I wait until football season ends, and then I start getting into the basketball cards a little more, because I know the prices are still going to be pretty good for the basketball cards because their season runs until I believe June, right? So they have a fairly longer season than football. So with your basketball cards, the value of the cards, there's still more time for the players' value to go up. Where football, their cards they run higher in the beginning of the season, but then as the season begins to end, like November, December time frame, those teams such as the Ravens, the Bills, the Eagles, the Kansas City, the Lions, like those teams, the Commanders, those teams that were in the playoffs or the wild cards, their sports cards still was very valuable, still was going up, but then they were beginning to trickle off. The teams that lost in the wild card, lost in the playoffs, their cards went down even more. And so the cards that have more value right now are, of course, the two teams that are in the Super Bowl. So your Kansas City Chiefs and your Philadelphia Eagles, those cards are still doing very well. Like you can get a Saquon Barkley card or a Patrick Mahomes card, and the value of those cards are going to still continue to do well because their season hasn't ended yet. However, after the Super Bowl, there'll still be a little decrease, but not as much because of the popularity of the players. So when you're reselling cards, be familiar with your players as well as your sport. And, maybe when the season ends, might be a good time to pick up start getting into another sport. Baseball is beginning to ramp up a little bit. Topps has a new series that came out a few weeks ago, and then there'll be more baseball cards coming out because they'll be moving into spring training shortly. So as spring training starts for baseball, values are going to be beginning to go up. Because you have a lot of rookies coming into the leagues. They'll be in spring training. People will be going down to get autographs while they're in spring training. So that's a great time, to start getting your baseball cards. Hockey is another sport. If you're into hockey or you're considering it, hockey season is still going on. You can pick up hockey cards. Just know some of your players. You want to make sure that you're picking up players who are either they're going after a particular title, like Ovechkin for the Capitals, or any of those players that are going after a particular record. Make sure that you pick their cards up. If it's the team is a championship team, or they're going for a record, those are the type of teams that you want to go after, right? And also auto racing. There's WWE wrestling. There's all types of sports out there that have long seasons and very popular athletes and players. Look into some of those as well as opportunities to purchase big cards and resell them. So tip number one, know your sport, know when the season ends. Tip number two is all about timing. It's all about timing. So if you're looking to resell, do your homework and find out what's the best time to sell that particular card. If you're picking up football cards, especially if it's a rookie, you might want to hold on to it until the season starts again. Especially if you're picking up the Bowman University, like the college the draft cards, right? So the college players who'll be drafted in the summer, you may want to get the Bowman U cards, hold on to them, and then during the draft, July, August time frame, when they're going through their combine and draft season, that's a good time to pick up those cards. So Please leave me some comments in the comment section. If the video, if you know, was helpful, please like the video. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel. Peace.